Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Howdy kids? I'm Q the Costa Rican, and today we're back with some more Battle Stadium singles in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked 3v3s. How y'all doing? Now, in case you didn't notice, today we are going to try to win some games without Paradox Pokemon. We do have some of the best Pokemon, you know what I mean, in the meta at the current point in time. Baxcalibur, I think, is like top 5 in usage, which is pretty insane that he's still hanging out with even all the Paradox Even with all the Paradox Pokemon running around, my man is still here. My woman is still here. Same old set, Dragon Dance, Icicle Spear, Earthquake, Glade Rush. I ended up going with the Terra Ground because I saw that one was being widely used. And I was like, you know what? Let's try it out. Let's see what it's going like. You know, we've been beaten down by Terra Ground before. Let's see if we can beat some others down with it. We're also using for the first time, well, this first kind of Specs-Pult. Specs Ham Sandwich is the best ham sandwich with the Terra Steel Terra Blast, because if you guys didn't know, in Generation 8, my man was notorious for running Dragon Dance, Dragon Darts, Phantom Force, Steel Wing for the pesky fairy types. So now, we don't got that anymore in Gen 9. I don't know how he lost it, I don't know what happened, but we gotta use Terra Blast. I ended up going with Specs over Band, because I had Band, I was practicing with it on Showdown, and I was just missing out on a few KOs, and I was like, you know what, let's just go run with Specs on Wi-Fi, why not, it's probably better anyways, and also it rounded out the team with being like half special, half physical and whatnot. Up next, we got the homie Sylveon. Ended up going with Shadow Ball over Psyshock for this time around. Also with a slightly more bulkier Sylveon versus the like faster, more offensive Sylveon we typically run. So we might be living a few more special hits, which could be pretty cool. And up next, we got Queen Gambit. Yes, this is our shiny King Gambit that we used back in Series 1. Pretty much a Series 1 team that we got going on, but like, you know, changed just slightly to try and counter the meta of sorts. We can beat opposing King Gambits as long as, you know, they're not Terra Flying as well with our Brick Break. Although we haven't ran into a whole lot of them, like in Series 2. I don't really think I ran into a whole lot of King Gambits, but who knows? You know, that might change today. And then up next, we got the homie Volcarona, Terra Water. A lot of our Pokemon kind of want to Terra Blast, all the special ones anyways. So we're kind of gonna probably only bring 1 or 2 of them for each go around. Sylveon can still be pretty good without terrestrializing, as well as Dragapult. So Volcarona is pretty much the quote-unquote dedicated Terra outside of Baxcalibur. But also, you know, Specs, Terra Blast, Steel isn't a thing unless we're Terraing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, pretty bulky Volcarona. Would have got some pretty good wins the other day had it not got crit, but we're going to talk about the past. And then last but not least, the homie Cloyster. Super Fizz Def, but also a little bit of attack investment so that we can guarantee 2-hit KO a Baxcalibur that doesn't Terra in the ground, and if they do Terra in the ground, obviously we knock it out. So that's what that's for. Chilling Water to lower the attack of said Baxcalibur, maybe allowing my Volcarona to Quiver Dance in its face, something along those lines. And then Endure to get that little bit of Rocky Helmet chip if it's like Choice Banded E-Speed D-Knight and we're in range of 2 E-Speeds. As we switch in, we can Endure, get a little bit extra more chip on it, and bring somebody else in and knock it the hell out. So that's kind of what the team is going for today. Can we get some wins without Paradox Pokemon in our squad? I think we can. The Paradox Pokemon aren't all, like, insanely overpowered compared to, like, especially Baxcalibur and Dragapult, for instance. So, who knows? If you want to end up using the team, we'll have the team ID up there. BL9QVP. Very patient. Q Vocal Penetration. If you all... I don't know what I was going to say. I was about to do the outro. I hope you all enjoy the battles. Alright, and here we are with the first battle, and also, they only have 1 Paradox Bomb, but it's one of the best ones. I forgot to make a Pokepaste of this team, so you guys will have it in the description if you want it, but I probably will have to be doing, like, quick calcs in terms of, oh, this was supposed to have 1 HP instead of 1 defense, whatever, it doesn't matter. So we see a Skeledirge, a Big Bax, a Flutter Man, Young Rotom. Wow, King Gambit, like we were just talking that we were just saying that we didn't really see one in a long time, and here it is. And Espatha. So what could I see them wanting to do today? Kind of want to lead off with Sylveon. Looks pretty solid against everything. I can definitely live hits from pretty much anything besides the opposing King Gambit. And then, honestly, want to bring Diane. I want to bring Volcarona in the fray. But I kind of need Cloyster for Baxcalibur. Because I think if they lead Bax, I'll lead with Sylveon, get off Hyper Voice Chip, and then go into Cloyster. And then I kind of want to try to endgame it with Dragapult. Terra Steel looks pretty solid here. I'm going to like Terra Steel into... I don't have a fire move for the King Gambit, though. But you know what? We're going to bring Baxcalibur. You know, like the number 4 in usage Pokemon or whatever. I don't know what the stats are at the moment, but I saw him earlier. And they were... And he's high up there for a good reason, because he's strong. I was going to say for no reason, but it's definitely a good reason. Man is strong. He's like a not baby Mamoswine, but he's like a faster Mamoswine with the Terra Ground and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. So who do they lead off with? Show me a Spartha. It is a Spartha. Who we lead off with? We let off with the Silvers. Perfect. So yeah, we get a nice strong Hyper Voice off on this Pokemon. Ooh, or we could Shadow Ball. What does more? I'm curious. I am curious. Sylveon. This set I do have. We are modest as Espathra. Hyper Voice or Shadow Ball? Oh wow, Hyper Voice does more. Alright, let's do it. They do Lumina Crash just raw, so that's pretty good for them. We easily tanked that. Look at that shit. Holy crap. I think we might be in range of Big Boy Bax at this point in time. Do you die to a Quick Attack? 31. Quick Attack. 9. Are they at 9? Hold on, are they at 11? That's the question. 11. Because regardless, it kind of looks like it. We'll go for it. We'll go for the Quick Attack, because why not? Could prevent them from baton passing. Why not? Didn't get it. Unfortunate. So they do Lumina Crash again. That's fine. We'll be able to Quick Attack. We would have been at the same amount of HP regardless of what they went for. Or regardless of, like, if we didn't kill there. The only thing that they could potentially do now is, like, switch into somebody. But they don't. Alright. Perfect. Whew. Alright, so just barely missing out on the KO. I am modest max special attack. No, I'm not. I'm, like, modest damn near. So our other Sylveon, which was a little more offensive that we talked about in the intro, definitely would have done better. So now this thing is in. I think I'm going to... I guess I'm... Okay, it's booster. Alright, perfect. So I think I'm just going to... And speed was heightened. So I think I'm just going to... click Quick Attack. Get a bit of chip. Damn, I am -4 Spadef. I really wish I wasn't. Cloyster's still really good if they brought Bax. But it's pretty non-existent if they brought Rotom. But this is fine. Let us just click Quick Attack for some chip. If they read that and Calm Mind, good play. It's a really good play because then Baxcalibur probably can't freely... okay, they just move blast. Perfect. Okay, and it did kill. Alright, so I made the right play. To just Quick Attack, get chip. And then we go Bax and Terra Ground. And, oh, not you. You're not Bax. Go Bax, Terra Ground, and then... you know, Prosper, I guess. Because they don't... If they go hard in a Rotom... I'm pretty sure Icicle Spear into Glaive Rush does enough. So yeah, let's just Icicle Spear. They do stay in. Perfect. So they will be dying here. And we don't get knocked out because they don't get a move that hits us for that big old damage. Unless they... Well, they would have Terra-Fired first if they tear it. So I don't think they definitely didn't tear it here. I'm getting super thirsty and I'm looking at my drink, but I don't want to grab it right now because it's going to make a lot of noise. They do Moonblast. How much is it doing? A hefty chunk. And we get the special attack drop. Oh no, not on my physical attacker. Alright, so now this should knock it out. This is a tanky Flutter Mane. Hold up. Please, knock it out. Oh my god, it didn't knock it out. I'm shocked. What? Why did that not knock it out? Alright, well, let's hope it's Baxcalibur in the back. And our Cloyster can... Oh. Okay. They're predicting Ice Shard. They were predicting Ice Shard. Oh, perfect. Supreme Overlord. That's only one has fallen. I think Cloyster clutches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cloyster clutches. I've been here before. Or at least I hope Cloyster clutches. It's a King Gambit. If it's just like max HP. We hit 5 times that time around. Could have done it last time. That would have been great. King Gambit versus Cloyster. Icicle Spear actually does more, but Chilling Water would do more because... Well, Chilling Water would help more. One ally fainted because I could lower their attack. But regardless, we click Earthquake here. Oh no, don't Terra Flying. Oh no, don't Terra Flying. Well, that actually helps out Cloyster. If they Terra Flying, Cloyster guarantee wins. So that's fine. I'm honestly okay with it. But they're going to Terra Dark and Sucker Punch, as they should. So now, what do I do here? Terra Dark. They do Sucker Punch. Could have danced. That would have been nice. They just shouldn't do that much to me. And I don't outpace them if they have... Oh, if they have no speed invested, I outpace them. So let's hope they do not have any speed invested. And I could... Actually, I guess Icicle Spear is still the better play. In theory. Because it does more... I guess... Yeah, because it shouldn't be... It should never be a 2 KO. They take Rocky Helmet Chip. I do about 35%. And then, yeah, Kowtow Cleave in a Sucker never kills. So, yeah, I just go for Icicle Spear here. Yep. Because I will get 5, because I am a Skill Link user. Crit, that's good. That's really good for the boys. Iron Head also does less, so they definitely click Kowtow Cleave here. If they have Brick Break, like mine, I think because we got all these, because we got that crit, it solidifies the... They do Kowtow Cleave. Alright, so we're good here. And since we were guaranteed faster, I'm going to Ice Shard on their potential Sucker Punch. But it doesn't even matter. Because my my guy should just... I have Ice Shard. Actually, I don't want to reveal Ice Shard, low-key. The only thing I'm scared of is Sucker Punch crit. But I think I'll be alright. Okay, and they don't. They don't even go for it. So I guess the guarantee win there would have been for me to endure. In case they did click Sucker Punch. And crit me, you know what I mean? But regardless, we're going to clutch up here, which is really nice. I'm glad I kept Ice Shard, or I'm glad I changed this build from like T-Spikes, I think it had Liquidation as well, to Ice Shard Endure. It just felt like it would definitely clutch up in more scenarios, and it's actually working in Game 1, which is pretty dope. Defensive Cloyster is pretty fire. Pretty fire. And I'm also glad I changed the EV spread, because it used to have it at max Fizz Def, max HP, but I needed to guarantee... I was not... sometimes I was just not 2-hit KOing the Baxcalibur, so I wanted to guarantee to do that. And now we can do that, so that's pretty good. Let's go. First game, Cloyster popping off, clutching up. You love to see it. Why did Bax not kill the Fluttermane? I gotta calc that. Dude, that had to be like max HP Fluttermane or something, because without max HP, the calc I have with 4 hits from loaded dice Big Boy Bax does minimum 113%. And I would give it max HP, then that drops to 91%, like you know, a minimum. So for one, I got a bad roll if they're max HP, and 2, they're max HP, which is kind of insane. But I guess you know, when you're as strong as Fluttermane, you can kind of run whatever you want, because they were definitely max speed because of the speed boost. But regardless, all right, Goldengers, that guy, Iron Valiant, Iron Moth. Wow, Baxcalibur 6-0s this team. That has to be terrifying on somebody. So what do I want to do? I could see a Pincurchin lead. I could see a Iron Valiant lead. I guess I'll lead Sylveon once again. Definitely bringing Big Boy Bax in the back. And I kind of like Dragapult for Specs Shadow Ball. Looks pretty unguardable. There is the Mimikins, which I kind of would like something to deal with that. I guess I could also go Volcarona. Potentially get like a burn on somebody. Could also switch into the Goldenger's Steel move. So yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that, yeah. See how it goes. Sylveon, Baxcalibur, Volcarona. I'm going to take a drink now, because I haven't been waiting long enough. It's a little bit frozen. So that's what I was afraid of, was like the crunchiness of it. The crunch, you know? Alright, we see a Pincurchin lead. Who would have thought? It's floating. Is that normal? Do Pincurchins float? Everybody in the chat wants to know. Well, they do... Okay, and now it's not floating anymore. So they do set up the terrain for... Most likely, well, all of their guys, really. But yeah, we can just get a strong Hyper Voice off, so let's go for it. Should do some big damage. It does. 2-hit KO, they Memento. Okay. I mean, that's cool. You killed yourself. No hazards up. I can save this in the back for something. Like, if it's Valiant, I can save it for the back. If it's Iron Moth, I can save this in the back. I'd probably go my own Moth if they bring in Iron Moth here. And they're bringing this. Ooh, so this is actually a huge threat. Speed or attack? It's going to be attack, because if it's speed, then that means they have like 0 IVs. So I think I'm actually going to go Volcarona and try to fish for a Flame Body burn. I think they could definitely get a free Dragon Dance here, but I think even if they do that, I want to say I live with Volk. I am pretty defensive, but no, definitely not Rock Blast. Never mind. Let's see. Maybe they just go for the attack and they go for like Wild Charge. That'd be the best case scenario. Dragon Dance. Okay, we're going to lose. If I Terra Water... Hold on. This was one of the mods I don't have in the calc. If I Terra Water with the Volks booster +1 Terra Water, Rock Blast still has a good chance to kill me. So they're going to kill me here. But do they do it with Rock Blast is the question. The good news is I can Terra Ground into Baxcalibur and dance myself. So I'm just going to sack this off. We'll go for Quiver Dance in case they, like, I don't know, get silly. They could reveal Terra Flying as well, and they go for Rock Blast. Okay. 1 is all it took. That was kind of strong. That was a kind of strong big boy. So yeah, we're going to sit here for a second, make them think that like, oh my god, I got him on his toes. He doesn't know what to do. But I'm actually gonna calc Sylveon. If Sylveon lives a hit, then I might just stay out with it. No, Wild Charge, Terrain boosted, definitely knocks me out. Unterrain boosted Wild Charge knocks me out too. So yeah, we're gonna save. I'm gonna wait and just go backs. Because unless they have Ice Punch, and even if they have Ice Punch, I don't think it'll knock out Baxcalibur. And they have to make that play anyways if they want to knock me out. Because, yeah, the other two moves would not. So, yeah, we're going to sit here. We definitely guarantee outpace the guy. So, yeah, we're going to sit here and Terra Ground and Dragon Dance. Because I would assume, yeah, we definitely would knock it out after we Terra Ground and +1. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's also really good for if they want to go hard into, I guess, like Air Balloon Goldengo. Because then I'll just be dancing and be faster and all the good stuff will happen. Still have Sylveon in the back, which it could probably live one Goldengo hit. I am way more Spadef than I was earlier. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if that's what it comes to. They do Earthquake. Okay, good play, good play. I should tank that. Yes, sir. We dance. So now, I kind of want to find out if I could just safely Icicle Spear this thing. I don't think I can. Just in case they want to Terra Flying. I needed a little bit of chip with somebody. So I'm going to have to Terra Earthquake. I'm just going to have to. If they Terra Flying, they got me here. They don't. Alright, perfect. So we do knock this out. So if it's Mimikins in the back, I want to say we can tank a hit and definitely knock it out. If it's Goldengo, I'm honestly going to Icicle Spear and anticipating them to Terra Flying. Mimikins, Life Orb, Shadow Sneak, 22%. And we are at 62. I didn't see anything. 62. So yeah, we can't die to a Life Orb, Mimikins, Shadow Sneak unless they Terra Ghost. So we're just gonna Icicle Spear. Hopefully clutch up with the homie. Yep, looks like we're clutching up with the homie. Nice. Don't want to get too ahead of myself, but Big Boy Bax looks like it's doing the big boy thing. It's a big girl Bax, actually, but you know what I mean. Yeah. This is why it's this is why it's top 5 in usage, man. It's that good. Look how good this guy is. He just clutched up the game in front of a Terrain boosted. Actually, we didn't even know its item, did we? Because it got boosted by Terrain. Yeah, so it could have been Sash. That would have been crazy. Honestly, that set, but with Air Balloon, it's probably the wave. Probably the wave. But heck yeah, let's go on to the last one. This is gonna be a quick one. We might even get 4 in this one if the third battle's pretty slow. All right, not the team we wanted to see. Pretty strong. Bax, Dragonite, Fluttermane, Annihilate, that guy, and that guy. So I really like a Sylveon lead here. They could anticipate the Baxcalibur lead, which would suck if I lead Sylveon in front of the guy. What I really want to do is bring that. I kind of want like a Goldengo counter, but I don't really have one on the team. King Gambit is kind of a sitting duck for Baxcalibur, especially if they Terra Ground in my face. But I guess it is the King Gambit / what's it called switch in. I just want to lead Sylveon so I can hit the Annihilate for really strong damage. Because I faced this kind of like this similar build of a team on Showdown. And they always let Annihilate. But I could definitely also see Goldengo lead. But regardless, I do need to bring Cloyster or else I'll lose to the Double Dragon Core. And then I think I'm going to try out Specs Dragapult and say fuck a Goldengo switch in. I guess so. That's what we're doing. Let's calc something to see if Sylveon from full can live a Goldengo, what's it called, move. If it's Scarfed instead of Specs. Make it rain. Yeah, Make it rain would do 51. Wow, that does that little? Let's give you Modest then. I'd even live a Modest Specs. Oh, well, not guaranteed, but... Okay, they do lead Annihilate. See? We know what we're talking about, guys. Do we see any item? I don't know what item that would reveal turn 1. Okay, they don't. So, yeah, I'm gonna... If they Terra Steel, they Terra Steel. There's not much I can do about that. I think I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. And they're probably gonna Final Gambit me, actually. That's what they've all been doing. I should have went... I kind of wanted to go hard out into Dragapult, but I also didn't. So let's see what they do. They could definitely Terra Steel here, or they could just be the Choice Scarf Final Gambit set, which is pretty strong. It would definitely... I think it would knock me out for sure. Because I only have 201. And then, whoop, there it is. I knew I should have went Dragapult, man. I knew it. Alright, that's fine. We're playing 2v2. I am going to... I'm gonna bring in Dragapult because one of two things can happen here. If they go Flutter Mane and it's booster energy, I Terra Steel and knock it the fuck out. If they go Flutter Mane and we don't see a booster energy, I'm still going to Terra Steel and hopefully knock it the fuck out. And they actually do this. So I'm actually going to... damn, they're going to Terra Ground here. I'm just going to U-turn. I'm just going to U-turn into Cloyster. This is kind of scary because they could definitely just raw Ice Shard, but that'd be kind of silly. I'm just going to U-turn because they probably Terra Ground here anyways. And Dragon Dance, if I had to guess. So yeah, I'm going to U-turn. They do Terra, so please don't show me Ice Shard. I would love to have my Dragapult still be at max HP so I can Terra Steel later. And they are ground, so they might have just raw grounded. But regardless, we should be able to bring in Cloyster now and kind of like do the damn thing. Baxcalibur, Terra Ground. Yeah, they can never 2-hit KO me with Earthquake here. And if they dance, that's the best case scenario because then we just knock them out with Icicle Spear. Yeah. They do Earthquake. Okay, so this cannot 2-hit KO me unless they're banded, I guess. She should only do like 30-ish%. That looks to be about 30-ish%. Now we Icicle Spear. They can Glaive Rush me. I think I still live that. Yeah, it looks like from the calcs I have, it looks like I still live that. They do Glaive Rush. This just puts him in better range. Let's go. Cloyster doing his damn thing, bro. Defensive Cloyster, so good against Baxcalibur and Dragonite. Hopefully, that's what they brought in the back. Was Dragonite. Because then, my Dragapult can potentially clutch the fuck up. So let's see what they do. Because we can either endure or get some chip on it with Ice Shard. I don't think... If they go Dragonite, I don't think they would Dragon Dance in my face. I am a Cloyster. You know what I mean? So I'm actually just going to endure. I'm just going to endure. I don't think they would dance in my face. If they do, they're kind of silly. They didn't E-Speed, so they probably Earthquaked. Oh, they did E-Speed. Nice. So yeah, we're going to get 2 rounds of chip, which is really good. Really solid. So now in case they don't want to E-Speed, I can Ice Shard. He's also really good if they try to dance. They do E-Speed. We get 2 rounds of chip. So I think I can safely Terra Steel instead of... I think I can safely Terra Steel, I feel like. Instead of going for the Draco that could potentially miss. Let's see, they're at this. I'll say they're at about 88 because I'm unsure. Look at my Dragapult and Terra Steel, Terra Blast does not get the KO, unfortunately. So I do have to go for the Draco. All right, well, let's do it. Specs ham sandwich is the best ham sandwich, they say. Can we land the Dracos? Can we do it? I think we can. I like our odds. The odds are in my favor. I think, in case they're banded, I'm going to stay Ghost. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then if I'm Terra Steel. But then their best move should be Earthquake. Outside of the Dragon move, I guess. We're just going to Draco. Let's go! Ham sandwich. Never failed me, brother. You love to see it. Perfect, dude. And that was only possible because of Cloyster. I think if they were full HP... I did not knock them out. Like, guaranteed, never knocked them out. So, shout out to Cloyster for getting the chip with Rocky Helmet. You love to see it. That was a really quick 3 games. I guess we may or may not get a 4th game in. If you all like what you saw and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Let me know if you end up using the team. Pretty fire team. It's pretty easy to win without Paradox Pokemon as long as you got the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Dragapult X, Baxcalibur X, Cloyster, and Sylveon. Cloyster, I think, is a really, really good defensive Pokemon against the meta right now. So, with that being said, if you all like what you saw and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Streams coming back soon, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention that. I'm just getting some things in order, and streams will be coming back soon. Don't you worry.